Yeah, this is Heidi with Tap into Abundance Now, and I am just back from New York. I do a round trip whirlwind tour every so often, about once a month or so. I go up to New York to see and meet with my mentor Carol Look. She's one of the original EFT masters, and so I get to go up to New York City fairly often. And so if you notice below, there was a video with the same title as this one, an often overlooked piece in creating what we're wanting, and it had no sound. So I got inspired up in the park today. I got up there. It was a gorgeous day. The sun was shining. You would have never known I was in the city, and it was in Madison Square Park, and they opened the grassy areas for people to sit and lay down and read books. There were just tons of people everywhere. It was a beautiful day. They don't always have those grassy areas open. So I plopped down and I felt inspired, and I wanted to share this piece because it's been on my mind. A year or so ago, I formalized in my own mind what I do with my clients, the process that I take them through. And what I do with each individual client is very tailored to their needs. But when I really sat down and thought about it, there is a formula, there is a process, there are steps that I take them through naturally. But it was really helpful for me to identify what those steps were. And so this step, I think, is one of the missing pieces that gets overlooked so many times. And I think that fear is behind this piece. So let me share with you what the piece is. It is what I call claim it, right? So we have these desires. We know what we're wanting, right? And we know we need to clear our energy, and we know we need to create positive beliefs and energy to bring that in. But this piece that I call claim or claim it, I think isn't consciously in there for many of us, right? Because when we don't claim what we're trying to create, when we don't choose it or decide that we're going to have this, I think that there's a wishy-washiness about our energy. And behind that wishy-washiness, I think, is fear and doubt. Fear that maybe what we're trying to create is not going to come about. And so we don't quite plant our stake in the ground for it. And that leaves the energy, I think, a little bit diluted. And so very often what we're asking for doesn't come about. Of course, we need to take action, right? And we need to do all the other steps. But this claiming piece, I think, has been overlooked in a lot of ways. So I challenge you, as you're creating something, as you're trying to reach your goals, as you're trying to grow your business, or whatever it is you're asking for, don't miss this piece. Remember to consciously claim it. Plant your stake in the ground saying, I am having this, and I'm going to do what it takes to create it. So let me run just a little bit of an energy clearing process for you. And I didn't do tapping up on the first video because I was in the park and I didn't want to seem totally crazy. And so I'm just going to follow suit with what I did before. But this is from Access Consciousness, this type of energy clearing. So wherever you are not claiming what you're asking for, you haven't decided that you're going to have it because fear gets in the way. Fear that you're not going to be able to create what you want. Would you be willing to uncreate and destroy all of that now? Times a godzillion, good, bad, right, wrong, all nine pod and pock, shorts, boys, and beyonds. Okay, for some of you that might sound like a lot of gobbledygook there at the end, and it was to me too when I first discovered Access Consciousness, but it is a fantastic modality that has really helped me along and dovetails quite nicely with tapping. So you can check it out, accessconsciousness.com, and you can probably find information on the clearing statement. Or you can even email me because I made a little audio, and it explains what the clearing statement means. Okay, so here's another one. Wherever you doubt that you can create what you want, and you're a little bit wishy-washy and haven't staked your claim in the ground because you're afraid it might not come about, would you now be willing to uncreate and destroy everything that is? Times a godzillion, good, bad, right, wrong, all 9 POD and POC, shorts, boys, and beyonds. And all you need to do with Access is just say yes to the questions, if you're aligned with that. Anyway. Okay, and one more would be, what energy, space, and consciousness can you be that would allow you to choose and decide and claim what it is you're asking for, what it is you're trying to create? And anything that doesn't allow you to claim it, would you please uncreate and destroy it? Times a godzillion, good, bad, right, wrong, all 9 POD and POC, shorts, boys, and beyonds. Okay, so take a nice deep breath. So one thing I love about Access is that part of that, I think part of the power in it is that choice when you say yes. It's kind of a claiming it in itself. All right, if you liked this, if you want to learn how to make your manifestation process smoother and how to create with more ease and joy, I have something very special, an opportunity that's coming up actually just in a few days. Next week, we're launching this. I did this program for the very first time several months ago. It was actually about 6 months ago in May. And it's called 21 Days to Money, Magic, and Miracles. And it's a 21-day journey where we gather together online, video conferencing, every single day for 21 days, okay, for short bursts of energy clearings and vibration boosting and processes that will take you into joy and open the doors to some fun, money, magic, and miracles. We are creators, and it's possible for you to have what you're asking for. I firmly believe that. I firmly believe that you're an infinite being with infinite potential and possibility. And I would love to be your guide in helping you create more of what you want. So if you're interested, it's tapintoabundance.com/MMM21. Okay. Again, that's tapintoabundancenow.com, MMM21. That's where you can find more details about the program. And I will tell you that it's kind of an easy yes, because you get the entire program, you get the live classes, you get all the recordings, video and audio, you get the Facebook community, which has been, last time was just fantastic. And probably there'll be some unannounced bonuses along the way. And it's only $57. It's only $57. So it's an easy yes, and it might just help you move some molecules around so that your creating can become more easy. All right, this is Heidi with Tap into Abundance Now, and I hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.